Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna. Welcome to Breeland's Books. Today is Monday, and normally I do old Top 5 Wednesday videos, but today I wanted to do a tag video, actually, that was popular a few months ago, but I wasn't here a few months ago, so I'm gonna do it now. Obviously, no one tagged me. This is old. Like, not super old, but a couple months old, so whatever. I'm going to be doing the Ruler of Books tag. I will link the original video in the description, but I can't remember right now who it was. So there's a bunch of questions. I think there is 7 questions, so I have some books to talk about and the questions to answer, and woohoo! Woohoo! And I'm standing again. I'm over here again. I've been over by my bookshelf a lot the last couple of videos, but I decided to be over here. The first question is, if you were ruler of books, what book would you make everyone read? And I'm a really big believer that not everyone is going to like the same books. I don't think there's one book that universally every single person would like, but I do think that this is one that should be getting more attention and more people should be reading, so I would make everyone read it, just to find the other people like me who love it. 1,000 Pieces of You is the first one in the Firebird trilogy. I am obsessed with this trilogy. It's so good. Marguerite Kane is the protagonist and the main character, and she's so interesting. And each book is like part of a whole, but still its own. And I really like that. Kind of like with the Harry Potter series and with the Percy Jackson series, where each book is a part of a whole, but still like its own book. Even though this isn't like with the Percy Jackson or the Harry Potter series, where it's like a different year. It's just a little bit of time between different books, but it's so good, and there's such interesting dynamics between all the different characters, and so much about like who you could be, and is that you? Like, if you have the potential to do something bad, are you a bad person, or does that mean that you will do whatever it is for whatever reason? And I love it, and all the different characters and it's about the multiverse and the different dimensions and being able to explore those dimensions, so we get to see all these different dimensions, which is so cool, and they're all so interesting. I love being able to see how our world could have been, and I think it's fascinating, and it's super cool. And yes, there's 3. The next is, what would you abolish in book construction if you were the ruler of books? And for me, I think the obvious one that we all hate is stickers on books. Stop putting stickers on my books, or figure out a way for them to not leave residue, because I have so many books where I have to sit there, like, I can show you, you won't be able to see it, I'm stupid, it's residue, you can't see it, it doesn't have a color. Okay, but the other thing that I would personally love to abolish is having different covers on hardbacks. I would like the book jacket cover to match the cover on the book, because the book jackets, now that I'm older and like I know what their purpose is, like they do help protect your book and keep it in good shape, but sometimes the cover beneath is really cool and pretty, so I want to be able to like show it off. So sometimes I try to avoid looking at it in case I like it better. I would just like them to match, so that when I inevitably lose book jackets, they're still pretty, you know? Am I the only person? I take off book jackets while I'm reading normally and set them to the side and then put them back on when I'm done. So there's definitely been times where I have done that, like in a public place, and then left it and lost it. Oops. The next question is, what author would you commission to write any book if you were ruler of books? And I grabbed all my books that I own. John Green, not like because he's my favorite author. I think he's a good author. I think he's a fantastic author. Just because I want to see how he develops it. I want to watch him think it out, and I want to like brainstorm with him. I just think that he'd be a fascinating person to do that with. And also I think he needs to be writing more books and have more. He does have more than this. These are just the ones that I own. My sister has the other ones. I've enjoyed all his books. There hasn't been one that I like hate. I have my favorites obviously, but I just think it'd be super fun to like be able to work with him in that, because if I'm in charge, I can be like, we're gonna do this together, or like not necessarily together, but like you're gonna say all the words that you're thinking in your head out loud to me, so I can see how you get from step A to these wonderful books. We've all seen those like jokes on Tumblr that are like how John Green writes a book and it like spins a wheel and picks random things. I just want to know how he actually comes up with that. Is it just like he's sitting there and it's just like, this guy's parents collect black Santas, because why not? Like, how do you get there in your mind? I just want to know. So I would want him to write a book with 4-ish me. Okay. The next question is, what book would you demote to the book basement, to make rooms for the new books in the pretty upstairs library? That's not the exact phrasing of the question, but it's what came out of my mouth. Okay. I said the Click series, I just grabbed the first one because there's too many for me to pick them all up. But the Click series, again, I've talked about it before. It's one I read in middle school, and it's not necessarily, it's about middle school girls being jerks to each other and not being good friends. And we don't need books about people being crappy friends to their friends. The next question is, what cover artist would you commission to make a mural? And this was like a no-brainer for me that it has to be whoever, I'll look for a sec to see if I can figure out. Craig Shields did the cover art for these books, and how gorgeous is that? This is basically already a mural, and what it's doing is it's like paralleling some of the different dimensions that they go to. So there's like the picture this way where you can see all the top ones. A little bit upside down, then there's a new picture of that world. And I just think that's really, really freaking cool. And also the backs are still pretty. I wish I had this one hardback. I'm gonna get it eventually just because so pretty, right? And like for a mural, like that'd be freaking gorgeous. If it was a portrait, I would have done whoever did Kiera Cass's books for the selection. Well, all her books. The Siren has it too. I just think they're really pretty portrait-y type pictures. But hi, Singer Paige. Do you want to get up here? Come in. Come say hi. Hi, pretty baby. Do you want to sit down with me while we do the rest of the video? Okay. The character that I said whose face we should put on a coin was Wanderer, or Wanda, from The Host. She's so kind and empathetic and compassionate in a word, like, and she's surrounded by people who think that she's gonna like kill them, and she still manages to like win hearts and all this stuff. So, you know, Wanda for ruler of the entire world. I just think she's amazing. And yeah. I love this book, you guys. The last question is, what book would you award as ruler of books in 2016? Yeah? Yeah. I don't really understand what, I think that's like the best new book of 2016. I haven't read a lot of the new books, and the one I'm showing I haven't actually read yet. Wow. Wow, self. But I'm going to give it to Lauren Oliver with Replica. I haven't read it yet. Okay, I'm sorry. I stopped petting you for half a second. I haven't read this book yet, but it's just such a unique concept. I'm trying to like not hold it upside down, but difficult. But it's just such a unique concept and such a cool idea that I think she wins. And I love Lauren Oliver, so I have no doubt that this is going to be amazing. So definitely got to give it up to Replica, because it's just so cool. It's so freaking cool. Alright, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's an old tag, but I felt like it, and it's still 2016 for a little bit. We're gonna survive. We're gonna get there, I think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment stuff down below. Stuff. Just comment down below. I love to hear from you. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll be posting a new video on Wednesday for Top 5 Wednesday, and then I'll post another video on Friday for something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Have a good couple of days. Read a good book. Mwah. Bye.